In phonics and spelling last week, we started to identify and count sounds and words with consonant blends with R, L, and S. We blended and built and decoded words with consonant blends R, L, and S, and we will continue to do that this week as well. Feel free to go back and review those phonics videos as well. Right now, I have a decodable reader called Flint Cove Clam Bake. Last year in first grade, you probably looked at decodable readers, and we'll use them in second grade as well. The decodable readers always have the phonics and spelling skill throughout the whole book. So that means that Flint Cove Clam Bake has tons of words in it that have consonant blends with R, L, and S. We can already see that in the title, Flint Cove Clam Bake, there is a consonant blend, fla in flint, and cla in clam bake. I am going to read to you the decodable reader, Flint Cove Clam Bake. You should have a copy of this as well at home. Then your job is to then go on a word hunt for consonant blends R, L, and S, and make a list of them on a piece of paper. Every time that you find one, write one down. Flint Cove Clam Bake. Glenn and Graham went to Flint Cove to dig clams. Graham had made many trips like this to get clams. Graham and Glenn had a rake, pot, plastic tub, bag, and a picnic box. Graham led Glenn to the best clam spot in Flint Cove. Glenn dug. Glenn slid his hands in soft, wet sand and felt for clams. Glenn put 10 little clams in his plastic tub. Glenn ran his rake in the sand. Not bad, said Graham. Graham bent to help him dig and probe. Glenn and Graham dug lots of clams. Graham and Glenn got water at a pump. Graham made Glenn spend time to get sand off the clams. Graham had to scrape and scrub them. Graham and Glenn got the big pot. Graham put clams, spuds, and yams in the pot. Graham and Glenn set the big pot on a flat grate on the sand. Smoke and flames rose up and the pot got nice and hot. It is time to set the table, said Graham. Glenn set out placemats, plastic cups, napkins, and plates. Graham slid the clam bake contents on a big tin plate. Fantastic job, Graham, said Glenn. Fantastic job, Glenn. Let us dig in, said Graham. Dad says clam bakes are the best, said Glenn. Let us give him some, said Graham. Graham and Glenn had a grand clam bake at Flint Cove. So one thing that I want to remind you of is that the consonant blends can show up at the beginning of a word or at the end of a word. You may see them at the end of a word, like right here in this sentence. Dad says clam bakes are the best. Our blend, our consonant blend, is the ST, best. And it is at the end of the word, the best, best. And you might see it at the beginning of the word, like in this word, grand. The blend is the G and the R, gra, gra, grand. These are two words that you might write down in your word hunt, looking for consonant blends, best and grand.